Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you. I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway? Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line. Do not deceive. I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. You must possess... Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. It all feels so...
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? Massive armies clashing on a vast field. In any case, just put that... Risking your life is part of the job for mercenary. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to...
Bandits?
It's true. They attacked us while
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation.
Bandit spotted just outside the village. Damn.
I guess they followed you all the way here. Come on, let's move. Let's take care of those. Take down the enemies in front.
I'll cut through.
Ready and willing. It's not luck, it's fate.
I will prevail.
Stay focused.
It's because of you. I didn't expect it.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up...
You have a You say you're a mercenary, so
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attack. This is a fine opportunity.
Thank you. Please, let... Over already.
Sweet dreams.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Hey! You with the flank! Yeah!
I'm hardly trying. Attack when it...
such power dwell?
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool! Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis, yes, and I am also called the Beginning. But I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what? Such arrogance. You look the part, but you threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving, though it is only momentary. Time has stopped. However did I mean? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh, and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of Yes, I do believe it can be done. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means now go. Yes, you who bears the flame.
Hey, over here!
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you. Hey, the thieves are running away. The students seem to be unharmed. Huh?
what?
Captain Gerald? It is you, don't you reckon? Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye.
Right. Good. Wait. That isn't how this ends. I insist.
Garrig Mach Monastery.
And how about you, kid? Are you the cap? Is that so? I'd love for you to see the monastery too. What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off.
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros? Ah, it seems your presence is required.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the word.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined because of them. Every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the address.
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressive.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, yes, I thought the same. I may be sleeping.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Sero. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the officers. Gerald, You already know what it is I wish to say.
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you?
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say.
I can't believe it. Forced back and... I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the officers. Well, the academy just happens to be short of and apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you...
No. I'm not the... You can handle things from here. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to some...
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. I am Hanneman, a crest scholar and professor at the officers. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company's beautiful...
Spare our colleague the needless... Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each.
Do you really not know? Fine. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of... The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any...
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment...
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary...
Seteth, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding... We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care.
are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so...
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Your heart has made its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open...
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current... We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a...
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a... You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new...
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my study?
Not real ice, just the ice of... well, it's...
I don't want to train! Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a...
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about?
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this...
They're not normally this... I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest was... You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, they are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond... I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure. As I said, crests, however, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean they're... Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents. I most strongly disagree. There absolutely is a need. My crest. Since you are now a professor here, I must Of course, there are those who lack the foresight to aid in my endeavors, such as that stubborn Seteth. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm. What is a pattern I've never seen before? Is it possible? And to think, there are still crests out there that even I... Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have more research to do in regard to this. What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be...
Much appreciated.
It's finally time for the mock battle. This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you... So confident. Each of us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our... That means there's no need to hold back. Show us...
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No, no worries.
Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. But is there enough time to cover them all?
So you can't win unless you know my weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
I spare no effort when pursuing victory. As a master of schemes, I should think you would understand.
Schemes? Me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I plan to fight fair and square as ever.
Hearing the words fair and square from Claude can only be a bad omen.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
No need to poke fun. I will fight with honor. That's...
Yes, and the same is true of us, right?
If that is how you feel, then I will not hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students...
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid...
Ah, how time flies.
Edelgard? Professor?
The mock battle.
I'm sure you're... Incidentally,
Stay focused.
I will get the victory. That's my cue.
I will prevail.
As you wish.
None of your shallow tactic.
Me?
Ash, can you...
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? I'm on it.
Oh my.
This is going to hurt.
I've lost?
Winning's always nice.
You're better than I thought.
I've lost.
Flame Spirit, protect me.
Well done, Teach. Are you really gonna...
This is a good opportunity for us.
that is that.
We must all do.
Still unstoppable.
Is it? My training was.
Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle, no problem, but I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on me. You know that was a joke, right? Jeez, not so much as a smile. Yo! Look at that.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this'll be a...
To shock was your intention to begin with.
Aha!
As you wish.
Think this through.
I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to...
I will prevail.
Ouch! Was that really necessary?
You fought well.
nearly wound up a patient.
That is that.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh?
Think this through. I will prevail.
The leadership of someone with actual battle experience.
You fought well.
All right, that's that. The winner, the Black Eagle House.
Even though it was just a mock battle, we defeated both houses masterfully. Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise. Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide.
That was impressing, Professor. I mean, impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked to... Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss... I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt train. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need. Regardless, students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, you shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise it.
I can sense something special within your heart.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as... No one said anything about the Knights of Dan Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman?
Are you listening to me? How do we...
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. Though now I must locate your...
Wait! Get back here!
Part 1. White clouds. Harpstring moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailtean and Gronder.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with... The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance. In short, this is no mock battle. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your...
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time. The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we...
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people. I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much but I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out. That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those... It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let...
Thank you.
In battle, it's necessary to deploy battalions so that students can experience taking command. I doubt I need to say this to a mercenary like you, but if you have any questions about how to use your sword, after you hire a battalion, you'll need to decide who will lead them. Battalions can contain soldiers like mages and monks who don't fight with weapons. Be sure to think carefully about who would benefit most from the support of battalion soldiers and their specific. When you deploy a battalion, you can utilize its special gambit in battle. If a gambit is successful, your enemy will be severely shaken. Joining forces with a nearby ally is a surefire way to enhance your effectiveness. I will prevail.
Stay focused. As you wish.
Put me in there.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I will get the victory.
Battle.
That's my cue. Oh no.
time.
Flame Spirit, protect me.
Can I go now?
That is that.
Such power.
I will not be stopping. Hard work created this.
That was nothing.
You could have at least tried. I still have a long way to go.
Caution is needed. I will remove you! My heart is full of victory.
Just like that.
Right makes might, right?
Must be awful losing to me. Should I have held back? You fought well. That is that.
I will get the victory.
I can fight through anything. Witness frigid pride. Disappointing, but I will not misplace.
I
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
You worked hard for nothing.
All roses have thorns.
Not...
I'm in. We won't hold back.
It's a long road yet.
Thank you so much.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they...
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. I won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt.
Don't worry, Vern. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's...